Hello, my dear learners. You have learned how to solve word problems in linear equations in my earlier videos. In this tutorial, I will be taking up a particular word problem and show you the step-by-step method of solving it. So please do follow the video till the end, and if you find it helpful, then please do like, subscribe and share the video with your friends. Hi, I am Moshumi and I love maths. I have started this practice and learn maths to create love for mathematics in the hearts of all those who hate maths. Linear equations, you know, are equations with variables of degree 1. They consist of variables, integers, and mathematical operations like addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division with an equal sign. Here are few examples. 3x plus 12 is equal to 27. You see all the variables over here. X is having a power of 1, y is having the power of 1, and 3, 12, 27. These are all the integers, and you see they are joined by the plus sign or the division sign. It can be multiplication also, and they are balanced by the equal sign. Now, it can consist of one variables or two variables or even more than two variables. You see over here a, b, x, y, z, but the power should be all 1. Now, if you want to practice sums on linear equations, then you can click on the link below in the description box. In my earlier videos, I have mentioned about 6 unique steps to solve these type of problems. They are as follows. You see, steps to remember while solving word problems on linear equations. First step is you should read the question 2 or 3 times very carefully and try to understand the problem. Note it, you must read it very carefully. Now, next is write down the known quantities. Step 3, assign a variable, say x, y, n, p, etc. to represent the unknown quantity. You can take up any variable from the A to Z. If there is more than one unknown quantity, find a way to write the second unknown in terms of the first. Read this carefully, and if you don't understand, then I'll be there in the sum to explain it properly. Next, convert the word statement to a mathematical equation using the variable, equal sign and the mathematical operations. This you have been doing earlier also. Now solve the equation and represent your answer according to the question. Okay, now let us take up one problem. The question is, the age of father is 4 times that of his son. 5 years ago, father was 9 times as old as his son was at that time. What is the present age of the son? I will solve this problem by using one variable as well as two variables. Both the methods are shown below. I can assure you that if you follow these 6 steps meticulously for every sum, then it will become easy for you to solve each and every sum. So here I'll be using just one variable, and here I'll be using two variables for two unknowns. Okay, now you can read the sum 2 or 3 times. Next, note down the known quantities. Okay, known quantities for both are same, like father is That's the first thing that we know. And then 5 years ago, father was as old as his son. So till here, for one variable or two variables, the process is same. Now represent the unknown quantity by a variable. See the question, what is the present age of the son? Now whatever question they are asking, you can represent that same answer by x, n, whatever you want. Present age be x years. First, let me solve the one variable, then I'll show you the two variables. Next, write down the unknown in terms of the first. Okay, so we find that the age of father is 4 times that of his son. So if son is x, father is 4 times 4x. Of course, father will be always older than son. Now 5 years ago means son's age was x minus 5 years and father's age was 4x minus 5 years. 5 years ago, this is the age. So that's all. Write the second in unknown in terms of the first. That is all that we have to do in this case. Now, we have to convert it into a mathematical equation. You just see 5 years ago, father was 9 times as old as his son was at that time. So, 4x minus 5, father will be always older than the son. So, 9 times the son, it's minus 5. And then we just solve it and we get the answer. Okay. Let us solve it. 4x minus 5 is equal to 4x minus 5 is equal to, if we open the brackets, it's 9x minus 45. Subtracting 4x from both sides, we get minus 5 is equal to 5x minus 45. If we write it the other way, that is 5x minus 45 is equal to minus 5. Adding 45 to both sides, we get 5x is equal to 40. Dividing by 5 both sides, we get x is equal to 8. So the present age of the son is 8 years, and that is the answer. Now we start with two variables. Here, let son be x, father be y. These are the present age. So, again we write son and father. Present age we know x and y. 5 years ago, one was x minus 5 and y minus 5. Now, we need to convert to the mathematical equation. Now, since there are two unknowns, we need to have two equations, because you know that With two unknowns, there should be two equations. So father is 4 times the age of the son. So y is equal to 4x. That is one equation. And the other equation is 5 years ago, father was 9 times the age of the son. So 9x minus y, x minus 5. Now, since this is y is equal to 4x, we can always substitute this. We can use the substitution method over here. So, we use the substitution method, and we can write 4x minus 5 is equal to 9x minus 5. And you see the equation in variable 1 is same as the equation in variable 2, two variables. So now if you solve it, again you get 8 years. You solve it in the same way and you get x is equal to 8 years. If they ask you what is the age of the father, then you know y is equal to 4x. So, y is equal to 4 times 8 is equal to 32 years. Of course, this I am saying just for explanation. They have not asked it in the question. I hope it is clear now. You can use any of the above methods in your exams, provided your question paper do not mention specifically to solve in a particular method. You use the method that you find comfortable. That's all for today. Shall come up with another challenging problem in another video.